right now, I do want to respect the donation and the recommendation and builds, I think, the deck that should work fairly well. Basically, just like the super combo. I heard Alan was playing around with like the Ionia like full cycle version, basically, like not running other elusives. And I think PNZ can do a similar thing with like multiple encroaching shadows and just stalling. I mean, it's not going to have a high win rate, but the PNZ version actually might be closer to the Iona version than it seems. Like the ability to actually like go through your deck very quickly is really, really nice. And I wonder, like a bit of early chip damage off of like stuff, the discard package could be really great, right? Like PNZ just cheaply filters through their decks so fast, it's really crazy. And you can run like Stygian, I guess. Von Yip. So Von Yip was part of like what Nakarilla suggested. Yikes. I don't know if I mean, we're honestly running Jury Rig. Oh Jesus. I guess it is a Von Yip deck. How did this happen? Oh jeez. Haunted Relic. It was really funny with Von Yip. Wait, what's going on? Okay, what actually saves this idea? What are we missing here that will make this the rest of these 27 cards make sense? Do we have to run Glimpse? Yeah, Glimpse is gonna be necessary. Suit Up? Suit Up is kind of like an alt win con. On the other hand, it's sort of crazy redundant with some of this. Suit Up is basically like doesn't work with Yip or Shadows, but if the rest of my deck isn't working, sometimes Suit Up will just win me the game, which is really hilarious. If I want to, I can diversify my win con a little bit more by running like Keeper Butcher, Keeper Caretaker kind of package. I have found like, you know, I was rocking like 1 or 2 Caretakers with the Encroaching Shadows deck before. What if it's just Sapling Toss? Synergizes with Von Yip, sort of. This sucks. Yeah, this is definitely going to be bad. So I will, I'll go ahead and name this deck after donator Lucky Skeleton Boy. So a really big weakness here is the fact that a good chunk of like our elusive payoff, that being the Teemo, can't be tutored by Stalking Shadows. When we look at Ionian versions of Encroaching Shadows, it's like you've got Blade Scout and Duo, and like your Stalking Shadows is hitting your valuable cards. But of course, we don't have the ability to do that with Teemo being one of the payoff cards. One of the nice things about this deck is if he looks at this deck, he's probably not going to think it's an Encroaching Shadows deck. So we really have the upper hand there. It's a slower matchup, Trundle, Lenivia, Tryndamere. So we actually have an alright hand. I do want a little bit more cycle. I don't think I want to go as aggressively as to have this too early. But we are actually going to keep Encroaching Shadows in hands. And I'm actually pretty happy to keep Glimpse Beyonds too. We are going to go ahead and just like try to put in a little bit of pressure. I guess I should forego the Teemo now to play it for elusive 3/3 later, I think. Like the Hapless will do the same damage on turn 1, and it's something that we can glimpse proactively, whereas like we wouldn't really be able to glimpse the Teemo. Mushroom on turn 1 is adorable, but doesn't do enough.
Yeah, boy.
That's why we run this card, boys. Oh yeah. Oh, do it, dude. Great. All right. What an interesting game. I guess I can't. I mean, if he Vile Feast, he loses the Spider, right? Does that matter? It matters a bit. I kind of like can't let this fizzle, huh? How YOLO am I being? I also have the opportunity to like Poro Cannon here. Very fascinating. I don't think I can quite yet. I have to slow play this a little bit. Suit Up is a really underrated card. Like this card just has a chance of just winning you the game sometimes. It doesn't really work in like every deck. And I'm not saying we've won this game, but like it increases our odds by so much here. Takes an open pass. Pretty happy with that. I think I Poro can on the Mushroom Cloud and then just encroaching. Looks pretty good to me. Is it better to Poro? God, Poro Cannon is so weird here. What the fuck am I discarding? Because if he kills the Tito, I mean, I will want the other Tito on the encroaching, but I think I have to pre-encroaching. So I guess I'll do this. Alright. Interesting. What do you think of the new timer? It's good. I haven't really seen an argument yet against the new timer. Like, it's a good change. Okay. Well, he's burning 3 mana there. Great for me. I mean, he's got 8 mana. I guess he could be main decking Icequake. But I feel pretty ready to just kind of like commit here in a pretty major way. Like stalking. If we hit a Daring Poro. Is that our only out? A Daring Poro or Stygian Onlooker off of this? That's pretty alright. And Stygian has to be ahead here. Unless it's a Trundle. What's the math on that look like? I mean, he has to commit to like not throw the Trundle anyway. And I guess I'll just pass here. We're outside of Avalanche range, which feels really good. Am I about to fucking literally fold to a main deck Icequake in the year of our Lord 2020? Snap passes on 8. I guess I'm fucked. I guess he's just Icequaking me. I guess that's just what's happening. Okay, whatever. Guess he got us. Well done, sir.
Do you have any idea how fast I am?
He's passing so fast. He's not even thinking about these passes. I mean, the funny thing is I still have damage. We'll just keep playing here. Looks good. I mean, it's only turn 5. How BM would it be if he actually had Icequake here, though, huh? That'd be really funny. Whee! Just go face. Guys, if he has, like, he's representing Grasp or Harsh Winds here, we can't attack without putting all the power on the board. It's very important that we don't attack there. We have to develop everything. Okay, hand reading 101. He can't have Icequake because it doesn't make any sense for him to have not Icequaked. It's not about the pausing. The pausing is... The fact that he wasn't thinking about it is sort of like a minor don't worry about that thing. But the fact that he didn't Icequake when he could have just wiped our entire board when we had 2 mana left means he can't have it. And the fact that he's not playing anything else means we have to worry about the fast options. Grasp and Harsh Winds. And if he has those, we need to represent lethal there. So we have to fully develop. Right? Like, it doesn't even make sense for him to not Icequake. Because it's not even greed, it's like greed for no reason. If we're at 2 mana and he Icequakes and kills our entire board, it doesn't matter that we can play 2 units and deal a bit of damage, right?